Hello, my name is Kevin with Veilux, and today I'm going to show you how to upgrade the firmware on your Veilux DVRs. This is for the SVR 1648 D1s, or the D1 series, the SDI series, and the regular 1648 series and the 8 channels that we also carry. In order to do this, you must download the firmware from our website, which is Veilux.net, and then choose firmwares and upgrades. And then once you download the firmware, you will need to send it to a flash drive. The flash drive must be formatted FAT32, not NTSC. It must be FAT32 for the upgrade to do that, or to upgrade. Once you have completed both of these processes and copying it to the hard drive or to the flash drive and having the flash drive formatted properly, you will go to Setup. You will need to log into the unit. Some people will be admin, and the default password is 5 zeros. For user 1, it is 7 ones. And then you will go down to Systems. Once you go to Systems, you will hit Firmware Update. This will allow you to choose. This is showing that I have 2 different firmwares loaded on this flash drive. We will only have one loaded on our website. You will choose the firmware you would want and click on it, and then it will start doing the update. As it says, please wait, loading. And this may take up to 3 or 4 minutes depending on how large the firmware is. Then it will come up with this. You will hit here, and you will hit yes on firmware updates, and the system will reboot once all the firmwares are updated. And it's actually updating several files that are actually in the DVR, and that's what it's doing right now, updating the files on the DVR. Once the firmware is done, it will say System Rebooted Started. Now the system has rebooted. This firmware actually released the DY DNS that was on the units. Please note, once the unit does come on and you do have all the screens, it still does take the unit about a minute to boot completely, because it is still loading information in the background. As always, when you do power on the unit, it will take about a minute for it to go through the full cycles to 2 minutes for it to go through all the full cycles. The firmware we just loaded did fix the DY DNS issue that we did have with some units, that it was only for .org. This one, you now can go turn on the DY DNS, and you have now multiple DYNSs that you now can choose for instead of just DYNS.org. Thank you very much for watching this Veilux presentation.